Of course, guys, first of all, if you do want to buy any FIFA 22 coins, make sure to check out U7Buy in the description and use code RECOIL for 5% off. So, boys, I do apologize. We did not have an upload yesterday, but we are on the way to 10K and we're almost there. So for the giveaway, all you guys are going to need to do is, of course, smash that like button, subscribe, and we're giving away a PS5 or an Xbox, 12,000 FIFA points plus some extras. We're giving away a football shirt of your choice and an iArmor 37-inch gaming monitor. Now, for the FIFA points, there are extras, and how that works is I'll be giving away an extra 500 if we get an inform in this pack, 1,500 if it's an inform walkout, and 1,000 for a walkout. Currently, from those records and from the likes you guys have got, I think we're on about 14k FIFA points. So it'll be a 12,000. Someone else is going to get 2,000. Now we're going to open this. As I said, walkout, you get 1,000, inform 500, inform walkout 1,500. There is still a chance, guys. There is still a chance. There could be an inform behind this. We have taken an L, but let's get into it. I've got 5 brilliant filters for you. I hope you enjoy. Before we get into the video, guys, I just want to say what a scam it actually is. We've got a 6 verification check now, not just 3, you've got 6, and all we see is bots in the game. And I'm not being funny, it's so simple for them to actually get rid of bots. All they'd have to do is monitor accounts properly. And I know it's going to affect people transferring coins sometimes, but realistically, the majority of people using bots are just using them on one account. They're not transferring and they're making a ton. They could get them out of the game without this. It's just unfair on us, guys. But let's get into the filters. So first of all, we've got a pretty simple one. It's not left back, it's right back. My mind is absolutely on the ropes, so bear with me if I just sound like I'm waffling this whole video. For these guys, you're looking at 1.8. Now you've got Emerson, you've also got Danilo, and I think if you take off the price cap entirely, there is a third person. So you've got Danilo, Emerson, and I'm pretty, yeah, there you go. You've got this guy here, Junior Kesa. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to try. That sounded absolutely atrocious. It sounded like I was choking. No offense to the guy. It's me, not your name, but I definitely can't pronounce it. So you've got 3 players, all gold common. Now, if you can get the most expensive guy, who I cannot pronounce, you're going to be absolutely laughing because he's about 3k. If you get Danilo or Emerson, you are going to be pretty gassed as well. Now, I missed that Danilo there. If you see how fast it was, I don't know if that's me being a little bit slow, because obviously, as I said, I am running a little bit behind right now in terms of mental capacity. So I don't know if that's me being slow, or I don't know if that's just a bot. So we're going to see if we can get one more. Obviously, it is a solid filter. I'm actually quite happy with it at the minute. It's a big shame that there is so many bots. I understand the verification process has been changed, but bots don't really, I mean, the verification process, I've seen FIFA bots before, and the verification bot, it doesn't do anything on them. There are discords out there that literally have bots in them and work really well, and it's just a shame. Speaking of discords, one that doesn't have a bot in it but has very good trading methods is the Discord we're running, so make sure to check it out. We know we're helping a ton of you guys, so we just want to keep it going. We are going to go back in and try a different filter, but be sure to use that one because it is insane. So going back in, we're still going to be looking at right backs, but we're actually looking at League 1. So we'll look at League 1, and I believe we're looking at the gold rares. Now have a look who we've got here. You've got the likes of Atal, you've got Traore. I don't believe there's many others. I believe I just saw a PSG flag there. Pardon? Oh, I thought I put a price cap on there, and I was thinking, what the hell is Hakimi doing there? But obviously, Hakimi is a little bit more expensive than these guys. So if you want this one down here, you're looking, I mean, realistically, I don't know why that Traore has now lost value. Let's have a look. Atal seems to be the better one to go for, but we don't want to just do a one-player filter. So you've got Atal and Klaus. So realistically, the best way to go about this one is you want to set it to the cheapest it can be, sort of around the 900 mark. Go all the way to the end. I know it's a little bit stressful to find the end pages sometimes. Let's have a look. Right, so go all the way to the end, and then So for the second filter, we're moving over to left backs. We're looking at gold rare League 1. And first of all, we've got Mendes, we've got Kamara. And I believe they are the only 2 guys on the field. Let's have a look if there's anyone. If we take off the price cap, we just got these 2 guys. So that's pretty easy, pretty simple to run through. Now, if we have a look here at 1K, we've got 1 Kamara, which means he's a little bit more, 1.1K. We've got a couple, but I still think that realistically the sell-on is probably 1.2. Am I right? probably even 1.3, but we're going to go 1.2 just in case. So EA tax 60 coins, pick it up there, it's 40 coins, 140, 190. So 950 and below we are happy with, because obviously, as we always say, 200 coin profit minimum, 190, we round up, we count that, because there's no point just going all the way down to 900 and missing a few profits there. Now, what I would say is I've found I've actually been kicked off the game more today than usual. Now, that could be because I'm tired and potentially sniping faster than usual. Maybe I'm making more mistakes in the speed there. Obviously, usually I regulate my speed quite well with sniping. It could be that. But I think there's actually potential that they have, with this verification change, also changed the speed that you're allowed to snipe. Now, I don't guarantee it, but I've been kicked off while recording this video quite a few times. And obviously you saw initially that I did a little speech about how I hate the new verification. I got in that while recording the start of this video, or attempting to earlier. So it's not ideal. You can see I'm messing with my hair a bit because I've had a nap and come straight to do a video because I'm absolutely knackered at the minute. I'm very ill, which is why I probably look like trash. But as I was saying, the verification seems different, and so does the amount you can snipe, which isn't good. The market's a little bit dead right now, which is why it just seems like not a ton is coming up. But hopefully we can snag one of these and call it a little bit of a win there. I think right now I'd say we're taking a little bit of an L. So we're going to hop on a little compare price, just try to get one, because we've been kicked out so many times. I don't know what is up today. I'm feeling like it isn't me. Even though I'm ill, even though I'm probably sniping trash, I feel like it's not entirely my fault. We got one. We're calling that a win. We're definitely calling that a win. I'm throwing in a filter here, by the way, for the next one that we have had a look at before. It's just increasingly good at the minute. And I'm just suggesting that you guys have a look at it, because it is a good filter right now. We have looked at it before. I just want it on the map that this one is banging at the minute. Especially when you go for the English section. I don't know why the buy tellers was the one I went first. Maguire, Luke Shaw. It's just consistent. It's just really good, and it just works. So 1.8 there. They're realistically selling for 1.9. We'll just do it as if the EA tax is 100 coins. So you want to go for realistically 1.6. So we're just going to see if we can bosh a few snipes out and see if we can get one or two, because we barely even seen cards coming up here. So if I can just see one or two, I'll be happy. I don't know if it's because I'm sniping so late. Usually I snipe for my videos at, I guess, a prime time. It'll either be in my lunch break at work, or it'll be a prime time sort of like at 4, 5 o'clock. Lunch break is like 1, so not ideal, or like 3, depending on what the day was. But when I snipe at like 5 or 6 or even 7, tons of market activity, tons. So it's just so much easier. So I think that maybe that's what the issue is here. I don't want to get kicked out again, because I've been kicked out so much. I'm just hoping that we don't get kicked off here, because I've been kicked off so much tonight. I hate that we got the 1.7, but we're going to put it up for 2k, because that's the minimum profit that we've always said. I'll take it because it's better than nothing. And we got a 1.6 almost straight after it. Now, what we're going to look at now, just quickly, is a set of players who are going to make you an absolute ton. So we're looking at 3 players, of course, because when we look at players, we always do that now. We're looking at gold non-rares who are actually worth a silly amount. Now, first, we're going to have a look at Alessandrini. Now, a lot of the players who are worth a silly amount are French, and I believe this is because of the nation, and I believe it's entirely because of SBCs. Now, Alessandrini is someone you may have seen last year in a beautiful SBC card. Let's have a look. So 1.4s here. You can see there's a couple at 1.4, but he actually goes, I think, considerably higher. 1.5. 1.5, there's barely any, so you can sell him off for 1.6. I would say if we can pick up at 1.3, you're making an easy profit there. He goes up and down throughout the day, which means you could definitely snipe him early in the morning or late at night and get like a really good deal on him and then sell him later on. Now with these player ones, I'm literally just going to look till he comes up once, because I don't want to spend too much time on each player. I want this video to be short and snappy, get to the point, get you guys some coins, because I do feel bad that we missed the whole day. I don't usually do that, and I think we missed 2 days even. I just had some bad news, needed some time to get over it, needed time to just make myself better, otherwise the content would have just been me crying. That sounds awful. I wasn't that bad. I just needed a day or two just to recuperate. Sometimes I don't want to sit in front of a camera, just when I'm struggling a little bit. Obviously we talk about mental health sometimes on the channel. I do want to do some streams. around that kind of thing, around some charities. So definitely having a look into that for 10k as like a celebration. But yeah, guys, we've been kicked out again. Guys, we're going to come in and go for the next one, who is Bongonda. I think I'm saying that right, Bongonda. So this guy is going for a little bit more than he should be as well. We're going for just over the 1k mark usually, but I think we can snipe him a little bit under at the minute, looking at the market value here. We've got one for 600 there. We've got another one for 600 there. Let's have a look and see what else we can get. So right now he's actually going for 900 coins. EA tax on that is nothing, so we can actually profit both of those right now. Or if you list him for 12 hours, we could get him for at least a K. So I'm gonna, we've done that one wrong. I'm going to list this one for at least 12 hours because then it gives us a guarantee that he's going to go for a little bit more. So we'll pop him up for the 12 there, and then he's going to definitely sell for a K, and the other one I'm going to have to relist in an hour. The next guy we are going, and I don't know why he's so cheap. It's Benjamin Mendy. Of course we're not going to trade on him. We as much as I joke about him on the channel, I am not going to show you guys. You guys know why he's expensive. He's going to be out of the game at some point. I think he's out of packs. But yeah, we're not going to look at that guy. He is not. We're not going to profit off him unless, you know what, if he comes back from trial and he hasn't done it, we'll have a look at some methods around him because I feel like there's a lack of him on the game. But yeah, not right now, not right now. This guy, once again, brilliant. 600s there, 550s. Once again, we're going to knock it down, put him up for about, I mean, this guy goes usually for, let's have a look, 1.5k. So once again, 950, 12 hours. That one, okay, 12 hours. Easy profit. Now, if you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button. I haven't got as many cards as usual, and I would say I'm sorry if you don't feel like the content has been as good as usual. It will be up to scratch again as usual, from as soon as possible. You know, I'll have a proper video out on Thursday and Friday. I apologize for the lack of sort of enthusiasm in this video. I am feeling a lot better. I will be okay, and I hope you guys enjoy.